G'day viewers, seems to be a cat. How about that? Well, we're going to have a look at the 484 on the island line tonight. So welcome along if you're watching. I had a premiere a little while ago that had a few watches, so hopefully this will get a few as well. I seem to have my audio up and running, although the game does look a tad quiet. Let's turn that up. And let's turn that down, and all good. Okay. I'm going to start by exploring on foot, just for a little while. Because I want to go to, no, not Shanklin, not Lake. I want to go the other way, because I want to go here. Because I'm going to walk somewhere. I know, it's a train sim, an idiot's walking. Well, we're gonna. Because I want to figure out how you get into this new car park thing. Because apparently you can get in there, but I haven't figured out how yet. I can't see a way through there unless you can go... No, that fence is intact. Well, let's go back this way then. Maybe you can go out of the station and do it. Maybe I should have tried this before I streamed. That would have been clever. Uh-oh, Dino. This is the collectible. And I've just switched to a brand new, fresh, clean install of Train Sim World 2. So expect nothing. Ooh, Ride Esplanade. Or Esplanade. Buses. Yeah, I know, it's a train game. Stop looking at buses. I want to try and get over to the hovercraft park. And I'm wondering if you go up these stairs. Ooh, yes you do. Okay. We're learning stuff. How is people tonight? We can come over here. Can we kick the ball? No. How far can we go? I can't go there. Oop, stuck. We can go look at the hovercrafts. Can I go in the water? This is their brand new water. I'm not allowed to swim in it. Damn it. That looks kind of cool. Hovercrafts look kind of cool. Whoop, collectible. There's a hat. Oops. If that happens, my head tracker's just being a bit weird. That happens occasionally with head trackers. Let me just turn it off for a little while so it recovers. It's not going to recover. Bad head tracker. Okay, there we go. The new water looks kind of okay. In the distance, there's still some artifacts. So the distance could be a little better, but the up-front water, I like this. That's kind of cool. Well, let's go drive a train then, eh? It's kind of what we're here for. I don't know if one's going to turn up. I didn't really plan that bit. I don't hear one. I hear a lot of buses. You can come all the way over here. Wonder how far you can go. Can you get into the road? God, let's go get run over. Oh, I can't. There's things that look like collectibles, but they're not. And an ice cream shop, but there's no ice creams. Rivet. Rivet? Where's my ice cream? I want ice cream, goddammit. Okay. There's a lot of people here. Oh, collectible. Hat. What do you think of the new 484? Have you ridden it yet? Well, don't talk to me then. What about you? Are you going to talk to me? What do you think of the new 484? I like the sun on the water behind you. What do you reckon? Is it cool? Dunno. Are you going to talk to me? No? What about you? Hey, hang on. You look like me sometimes. Apologies for the jerking around. That is my head tracker. That is not the game. Alright. Let's drive a train. We should do that, shouldn't we? Let's go back to the main menu. That was a nice screenshot. Let's do something silly. Oh, look, a stereo. Let's run that. That's not a 484. There we go. Okay. Isn't it weird that I'm going to run my own scenario? But I am. And it'll be in Creators Club soon. Forward. Why aren't I doing this with the rail driver? There we go. Rail driver. And what else do we want to do? Want some instrument lights on? What about some safety systems? We should probably turn on some safety systems. Let's let the people in. I built a scenario because I wanted to show that it actually works quite nicely and that you can have all of the passing places if you want. Let's turn on this light too, even though it's pointless. What else should we do? We should turn on the... I'll acknowledge that. We should turn on the saloon lighting. Should I sit down and stop that awful beeping? Yes, let's do that. Alright. So, welcome to the 404. Hello, Florian. Welcome to the 484 on the Island line. So you've probably, well, maybe, already seen my premiere that was a little while ago. You might be watching Joe's. It's on right now. Oh, I shouldn't plug someone else's premiere, should I? But this is it. This is the beast. It's come in the lit up side. Looks pretty cool. And it's got PIS. And it works. Even with your own scenarios. It's got a guards panel somewhere. It's over here. There it is. No? Wrong door. Wrong door. Hey. Correct door. Why am I down here so low? Oh, that's right, because I'm not walking. So we open the guards panel. Unlock it. Open it. And we can do things like releasing doors and stuff. Maybe I'll close the doors from here before I go and drive. What do you reckon? Let's turn it on. And let's do... all close. And we can check and make sure. Yeah, looks pretty good. Now let's close mine. And we go. Meep, meep. Close that. Do we have to lock it? I'm not sure. Guess we do. Alright, let's get back up the front now. And we should probably drive, shouldn't we? Okay then. Yes, it is funny that the zombies turn to look at me sometimes. No, I've done the headlights. Glad to be able to show this thing off. Oops, going too fast. There we go. In this scenario that I've built, which I will put on Creators Club, I have all 5 of the 484s out and about. Hello, Train Sim Play. I'm doing okay. Recovered from COVID, got the flu, got a chest infection. It's bloody awesome. But I'm doing okay. How about yourself? And today I'm getting to show you the 484. It's bright. Wow, we're going to hit a bridge now. Now there's a vantage to pick, huh? Of all the vantages the game could have picked, when I hit the 8 key, it put me in a tree. He's not watching where he's going. There he goes, that's better. Horn and whistle. Oop, going a bit quick. Should probably slow down. Oh, it's okay. Train Sim Play. I'll get over it. Oh, we're meant to stop here, aren't we? It's a good thing it's got pretty good brakes. Is that an emergency brake? I hope not. Probably was. Nah, whatever. Going straight through the platform. Oh no. This is a good demo. Who let this guy in? Oh. Run through on my first play on stream. What's going on? What's going on here? Alright then. Open doors. And don't press the T key, because that's a different game. Wally. And Train Sim Play has just uploaded the London Underground livery. It fits the train very well. Cool. I imagine it would, because, you know, it is a tube train. It's one of them. I've lost my cup of tea. I don't know where I put it. I put it somewhere. I'll just have to drink some water instead. I'll have a look at your livery at the end of running my scenario if you like Train Sim Play, if we can find it on Creators Club. I think I logged in. Hope I did. I'm even running the right build for a change. It's good. Okay, close doors. What do we want? Whistle or horn? Let's go horn this time. Oh, I didn't put it back in forwards. Donkey. Right, let's try that again. That's like that person at the traffic lights that goes too far and backs up and they sit there with the reversing lights on and you just hope they're not going to drive into you. And then they do. It's got the usual window artifacts. That's a core thing. So if you saw my review, you'll know, do I think it's perfect? No. But is it bloody good? Yes. Now on our way to Sandown. I've got the full HUD on for you. I kind of know the route pretty well, don't need it anymore. But I thought people might like to see it. I should also put this thing on, shouldn't I? 89 frames per second. Pretty sure I had it limited to 60, but that's okay. We won't go there. And I'm pretty sure I should have slowed down too, but that's okay. Alright, here's our first meet. The wonderful Sandown, which now has 2 tracks. And he's probably already buggering off. He is. Look at that. Pretty efficient, these guys. Hello. I think I'm getting pushed around by someone. Let's get out of their way. I think it's him. He's just pushing me along the platform then. Annoying little git. No, don't do that game. PIS. Doesn't work so well with your own scenarios. Does on the trains, but not on the platforms. So we'll run a proper service after this. Someone remarked the other day they didn't know that this had a subway. Apparently it's had it forever. So there you go. Hurry up, people. Get in, because it's time to go. Bad luck, mate. Missed out. See, I was nice. Let the girl in. Not him. Now he's going to walk away. He's a bit angry. Should we go with it? Yeah. No, we're going too quick again. Who let this bloody Aussie in? Drives too fast. No, we're missing out on sparks. I can hear them. Now we can go faster. So who else have we got watching today? Feel free to say hello in the chat. This will be releasing fairly soon. I do have to disclose that I did get this DLC for free, but probably know that already. Hello, Saints Rail 2.0. Sandown did have 2 platforms before the upgrade. Brading had its platform 2 reinstated. That's correct. I don't think you could set up passes at Sandown in the game before, and you can now when you're building scenarios. We still have our beaver-chewed trees over there. If we go and have a bit of a look up in the air, they've put in It's more distant stuff. It's a bit hard to see with all the trees around, but there's a lot more stuff to look at. Distant scenery. It's cool. Out now on console. Thank you, Sansrail 2. I did have someone ask me that before in the premiere. It comes out in Australia at midnight on console. Different times for different places, it would appear. That's cool. This time I might actually slow down for the 15. What do you reckon? Probably slowing down too early now. Going in too hot, going in too cold. I don't know. Coming up to the wonderful braiding. We'll come back to braiding later. And we shall explore. Because there's a signal box to go and look at. But I'll keep driving the scenario for now so that it doesn't get upset. There's our next meet. The newly reinstated second track at Braiding. Actually, I have to admit I'm not sure. Am I going onto the second track or is it on the second track? One or the other. I should run the old route and have a look, shouldn't I? Excellent, Florian. It's not a very hard train to drive. And you can turn on all the safety systems. They don't do a lot on this route, but a little bit. Let's pop up in the air and we can watch that one leave, because it will pretty quickly. There it goes, in fact. Because I timed it to be waiting for us. Driver's door. Won't go too far, but... Oh, actually, what the hell? Let's go look at the bloody signal box. And I wish I hadn't turned on head tracking. Because it's annoying me. Hello, signal box. Ooh, look over there. Don't do this, Mr. Head Tracking Software. We have not a collectible hat, it seems. We do have cute, fuzzy, collectible dino. Is that one a collectible hat? No. That one says Signaler, I think. It's hard to get a proper angle on it, but I think it says Signaler. Let's go back to the train so we don't lose our scenario place. And let me turn head tracking back on and see what happens. Ah! Okay, it's going to work. Ooh, I know what I haven't done. I haven't closed my own door. Because until I close my door, I can't go anywhere. Alright. Did I not close? No, yeah, I did close my door. You can also open and close your doors manually. You can use those. We may even do that at some point. It sounds exciting. It's going too fast again. Let's see if we can see some sparks, maybe. Maybe? No. Not going to give us any sparks this time. There we go. Just in time. Perfect. First train in the game with sparks. May we see many more. Coming up here is the the new signals too, which lets you know which track you're going into, which is kind of cool. Let's speed up on our way to Ride St John's Road, where, surprise, we're going to see another train. Now, the services on the route run about every half an hour. In real life, they run every hour at the moment, I believe. And if you like building your own scenarios like I do, all of the passing points do actually work. The pathing is done nicely. And you can put more than 5 trains on if you want to, but I felt I'd make one with 5 trains because the island's only got 5. What I am taking just a little bit of poetic license with is that there's only 4 on the island at the moment. One of them hasn't been delivered yet. If you're wondering why this is bouncing around, it's because I have head tracking software turned on. It doesn't normally move that much. Now, if you're building your own scenario, one thing you can't do is stop at Smallbrook, which is a bit sad, but that's okay. We have our little substation here. Slightly different to what it used to look like, but not much. And into the 45 zone. We will be when the back of the train passes it. Florian's looking forward to learning the safety systems. You don't get to use too much of the safety systems on this route. You can turn them all on, but there's not that many active on the island because it doesn't have them in real life. So you can certainly turn them on. The alerter will work if you turn that on. But if you pop the train onto another route that does have all the right safety systems, like the far end of Great Western Express, for example, you could have some fun with it. There's a lot of new clutter along the route. Hello, Mr. Quicko. Welcome to you. You're loving it so far, that's good. This one has been a combination of a massive effort from Rivet and a very strong beta team who have given bucket loads of feedback. So it's all good. .30 zone coming up. And a red signal not terribly far away as well. Now with our own scenarios we don't get to stop here, unfortunately. It's the one issue with Scenario Planner that I wish wasn't there. We'll stop there on a service and have a look because we can explore the area. Back up to 45. A little early, but that's okay. I'm doing fairly well. Ah, what a surprise. Another train. It's currently about 4 degrees here, I believe. 4 degrees Celsius. So it's a little bit cooler than where you are, Mr. Quicko. .20 zone coming up for Ryde St John's Road. So it's still not a long route. It certainly hasn't gotten any longer. Green on the distant. Now the red signal we had before was because of that other train sitting in there. We're running a little bit late. If we were on time, we'd have to wait for another one. But it's probably already on the way. .34 degrees. Yeah, that's a little warm. Actually, no, we do have another train to see. Some more nice sparks back there. It is a mite sensitive on the old rail driver. Actually, I'll be able to show you one of the other little issues there if you didn't see my reviews. So let's just jump out of the cab again. Open. Let's push the button this time. Poster. These are the new signs that are on all of the stations. But the one thing that's a little bit of an issue Do you notice Ride St John's Road just became a lot less fuzzy and became quite crisp? I think the LOD might be a little bit wrong on those signs. We should see another train soon. In fact, it's already on the way, or that would not be green. So it's already cleared the single track session. So let's get out of here so we can go and see it. Did I close my door? Oh, look at that. Did it again. If you don't go exploring at Brading in this scenario of mine, you'll end up waiting at this signal for about half a minute while the other one clears the single track section. Says he racing off at a great rate of knots. Shouldn't do that, it's naughty. Can't claim to drive prototypically and then just keep racing away. Here he is, number 5. That's the last one that we will see today. That next red signal's at the end of the pier. At least I hope it is. It's very happy the squealing noises got toned down a little bit. So now it sounds like a good train. Into the tunnel. Ooh, look, headlights at work. Ooh. I'd still like the headlights to be a little bit brighter, but I do understand there's limitations with the game itself on the headlights. And that's okay. One day we'll get really cool headlights. It's the end of our little tunnel. We start climbing the very steep gradient. Just up here is where the right-hand track has been abandoned. We'll see that shortly. We're back pretty much where we started our stream. So we've already looked at the hovercraft, got that out of my system. Yeah, maybe we should let people out, eh? Says he pressing the acknowledge button instead. Do like the water. Is it perfect? No. Is it a hell of a lot better than anything else we've had in open water before? Yes. You can still see some little graphic artifacts in it when you're looking at the reflections. But, you know, big progress. Getting there. And you notice I'm still sitting on 89 FPS up there, which is kind of cool. No performance issues on this one. And if you're wondering, I have a 2080 Ti. But it does run pretty well on potato cards as well. I think I just hit a fence. Boosting along. Out here on the pier is one of the few places that you do hear any track joint sounds, because Everywhere else is continuous welded rail now. So what are you thinking of the 484 so far? Alright, let's shut it down. Wrong way. There. Now the cool thing about shutting down this one is that you don't have to turn off the safety systems like you do with a lot of locos. So if you just went off and drove this one away, it would be fine. I'll have to pop back in there and shut the doors in a moment or the scenario won't finish, but let's have a quick look at the station. Let's try something. How far do I have to be, do you think? Aha! Automatic doors. Collectible. Not collectibles, but cute anyway. You can now walk around quite a bit out here. And go out into the car park itself, which is cool. If you really want to. You can go and look off the end of the pier here if you get excited about it. Can't jump in though, no swimming. Is good. Oop, better go and lock those doors. Hello. What do you think of the train? Is it better than the old ones? Oh, there's someone pushing me along again. Bloody passengers. Alright then, so I will pop that. Glad you're liking it, Florian. I will pop that scenario up onto the Creators Club shortly. So let's have a bit of a look around. Journey-wise, there's one journey that's got the training and all of the scenarios. And then there's the rest of them have the services, so up and down, up and down, up and down. Some of the services are a little more than just up and down, up and down. They have some scenario-like characteristics, but I will leave you to find those and enjoy them. Tools-wise, can you use Livery Designer? Well, yes. Oops, sorry for the uppercase. What colour should it be, do you reckon? I don't know. What colour do we always make them when we're proving a Livery Designer works? We seem to always make them pink, don't we? Well, there you go. Livery Designer does indeed work. Pretty cool. Let's get out of here. That'll probably turn up on the railway now. Yes, I want to save my changes. Alright, so Livery Designer, a definite yes. What about our services? Well, let's look at the scenarios first and we'll play a couple of them. So there's Braiding Rescue, where you operate an empty 484 and you retrieve an abandoned 484 from St John's Road Depot to Braiding and delivered it to Ryde Pierhead. I don't explain why it's abandoned, but they do. There's Fear the Storm, which is quite a fun one. It's stormy weather and you finish the night at St John's Road Depot. Sea Transport, couple to another 484 and head to the pierhead before uncoupling and starting a passenger service back to Shanklin. Blow Me Away, and you'll notice it says I haven't done any of these. I actually have played them all multiple times, but I have to do a clean install when I'm going to stream for you guys because I'm not allowed to show you the build I normally run most of the time. We've got Blow Me Away, which is operate an empty 484 to clear obstacles on the track from an awfully windy storm where you start the passenger service. So we're going to run that one. And then we have Finish the Isle, which is a passenger service from Shanklin to Ryde Pierhead and finish the journey by coupling to the remaining trains and head to Ryde Street St John's Road Depot, which is also a lot of fun. Now, services-wise, we had a brief chat about them before. There are 56 services, I believe. Actually, looks like it might be slightly more now, but it used to be 56 services, but that does look like a little bit more. Maybe it's 56. But there's a bit of variation in depot working and going back and forth and more depot working and the like. So there's plenty to do, plenty to play. And given that you're paying the price of a locomotive, you're getting a free route. It's pretty good. But let's jump in and go and play a scenario. And I'm going to play, not that one, Blow Me Away. And I'm going to play this one because it's silly. And I kind of like silly because I'm silly. If anybody's got any questions they'd like to ask about the train. Welcome to Shanklin. A windy storm caused several blocked incidents on the track. You will be performing a passenger service from Shanklin to Ryde Pierhead. You have also been instructed to be cautious of any obstacles on the track. If there are any, please remove them. Ooh. Oops, hang on. I've got to do something first. Bloody head tracker. Stop it. Grr. Track IR is wonderful, except when it isn't. Let's just say that. Oop, collectible. Is that a dino? It is. Am I stuck on this lead? Yeah, I'm stuck on her bum. Oops. You gotta like these. Do you know, I really hope that they actually make one of those. There's back of the train with the tail lights. And God damn it, says my wife after knocking something over. Shanklin. Shall we let people in, do you think? Yes, I think we should let people in. What do you reckon? Alright, let's go through into here. Let's open the door with a guards panel. Why? Can. No, need the key. Key. There we go. Open. And open the guards door. Oh, the train's not turned on. Gah, we'll do this later then. I forgot to turn on the train. What a donkey. Here's a question. Are there any donkeys on the route? Don't know. Haven't seen one personally. Alright, master key on. Now we'll go and open the guards panel after we turn some other stuff on, I guess. Let's just get that away from there. Good. And we should turn on some lights inside the train. And let's get up and go and open the doors from the guards panel now. Now it'll work. Watch. Get the key in. Right. Now we can open the panel. And now we can open my door. Go on. Don't do this to me. Have I broken it? Or did I not turn something on? Oh well. Can't even use the buttons. I've broken it. Look at that. Busted the guards panel. What am I doing? What am I doing? Broken it. God. Back in the chair. Looks like I've turned it all on, right? So I don't know why it didn't let me do that. Oh well. Let's go and turn some stuff on. Most of these are kind of irrelevant, but there you go. And we better close this door. And I should push the big button. I reckon I can use the guards panel now. Meep meep. Mr. Quicko has done all the tutorials. Hello, Mark B. Welcome. We just played my scenario, and now we're going to play one which gets us to remove rubbish from the line. So I have to be careful not to run into it, because that's a game over. I've got headlights on. I do have headlights on. Wonderful. Alright. So we're going to stop on the Shanklin line in 641 yards. So if you're running HUDless, I have to say this scenario is just a tiny bit more challenging because you don't know where the stuff is till you come around the corner and you go, oh! But if the HUD's on, all good. Now, one thing with this scenario is you've got to be a touch careful and follow its directions pretty closely, or it gets confused. So when you play this one, make sure you read exactly what it's telling you to do and do exactly what it wants you to do, or it gets sad. I better start slowing down or we'll run into something. Wonder what it is this time. Why would we be stopping in the middle of the line? It's because some brainiac didn't tie their trampoline down in the storm. Stray trampoline. Fortunately, it's not on the third rail. Let's get a bit closer. Imagine if it was on the third rail, it'd be going zzz. That'd be a bummer. Now remember, with this scenario, wait for instructions. And a health and safety reminder, we would like you to remain on the opposite side of the track when removing obstacles to prevent serious injury from the extremely high voltage on the third rail. Very good. We'll go this way then. If you open our door... Oh, I keep spinning around when I've got a head tracker on, but there you go. It's very hard to walk with a head tracker. Hello, trampoline. Go away, trampoline. Go on, go away. It will appear over there somewhere. There it is. Right, now, back to the train. Don't do that, head tracker. Sometimes I love Track IR and sometimes I hate it. Alright, let's close our door. Clap door closed. That one. Back in the chair. Ooh, actually, while we're here, do you know the chair goes up and down? How cool's that? And it does actually change your viewpoint. So if I put it all the way down, you have a slightly different viewpoint as to when it's all the way up. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the delay. I had to remove a trampoline. As Homer would have said, trampoline. Now we're off to Lake. Does anyone know, does Lake have a lake? I've never looked. I suddenly want to know. Is he driving some serious services yet, Mr. Quicker? I see a dino. We're going to go get that. We've got a long train, so we'll hang out of the platform a little bit here. That's alright. Alright, let's go get the dino. It's not part of the scenario, but let's get the dino anyway. Not walk into the pole. Look out, he's crossing the third rail. Zzz. Tito. Zzz. It's on the third rail again. He must be made of something insulated. The detail down here is pretty nice, I have to say. And it's proof that you can have both really nice detail and a really nice frame rate. They look quite cool. And they look quite realistic too. Sorry about the weird angles and disappearing in the bushes all the time. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Island Line. Sorry about being a little bit late there. I had to pick up a trampoline and a dinosaur. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And no, sir, I don't want to breathe into the breathalyzer at this time. We're going to have to stop just round the corner, so let's not go too fast. What might be on the tracks this time? I can see a blob. There's a blob on the tracks. We'll know what it is in a moment. And the third rail's on the other side this time, so we'll be getting out the other side of the train. So this scenario is entirely silly and entirely fun. Because in reality, would the train driver actually get out to remove obstacles? No. They would call someone and go, "There's stuff on me track, mate. I need help." Come on. I don't want to sit in the driver's seat. I want to open the door. Let me open the door, you bastard. Alright, let me sit in the driver's seat. Then I'll open the door. How's that? Is that going to work for you? That's nice, dear. Okay. Now, with the bins, you've got to be careful which one you actually pick. So, get close to them. Now, is it this one? Yeah, I reckon it's this one. Now it'll be this one. Now it'll be this one. If you do them in the wrong order, it gets sad and confused. Huh. That's no moon. That's a space station. Sorry. Just had to be done, didn't it? Up. Sit. Close. Ladies and gentlemen, sorry for the delay. Had to pick up someone's bins off the track. And away we go again to Sandown, platform 1. Strange, I think we've been there before. It's such a short route, you'll go to all the stations a lot. So it's fairly easy to learn it. I'm sad to say that my favourite bug of all time on this route's gone. You may have noticed on the original, I think they fixed it in the original update too. The 8 mile post existed twice. Or was it the 7 mile post? One or the other. It's gone now. Am I slowing down a bit early? I am. What a wally. That's okay. I find the train quite enjoyable to drive. I watched every cab ride video I could find of the 484s and the introductory video of the 484s that the railway itself put out. And I have to say that this thing sounds pretty good, and it seems to accelerate and brake like the real ones do, so I think they've done a pretty good job. Ladies and gentlemen, our next stop is Sandown. Please collect your belongings and your children and get off my train. That is near enough. Good. I see another collectible, but I'll leave it for later. Because you can't collect all the collectibles all at once. This is another place that you can wander around a little bit. And I believe, if you watch one of the videos from bringing the trains to the island, this is where they did it. So they'd back the truck in here and lift them off onto the track. Or they had a temporary track, one or the other. Can't actually remember. But I remember watching a video about it, and it was there. What do we do this time? Whistle! Look at that lazy cat up in the top left-hand corner there. Just sleeping away. It's pretty much what cats do. So what do you think of cat cam? Do you like having cat cam or not? My wife talked me into cat cam. I'm undecided. I did get a good reaction from someone there when I first put it on there. It's like, ooh, a cat. And I'd never heard that person chat before, or read their chat before, so got them to talk. Stop on the Sandown line in 430 something yards. Better not go too quick then. Hello, cat. I think cat likes cats. Do you have lots of cats, cat? Florian says cat cam must stay. It's another trampoline. Cat doesn't have as many cats as she would like. Yes, you do. No, it won't. Alright, let's move 6 more yards. This'll do. That's better. Okay, let's remember to open the door before we stand up this time, because even I can learn. And it doesn't remind you, but you do have to get out on the side that's not on the third rail. And the trampoline's not touching the third rail, so it's safe to pick it up. Now, doesn't that little ood, doesn't that sound a lot like the Close Encounters music? It's the first 2 bars, I'm sure of it. Now, let's close the door. Sit in the... Ladies and gentlemen, I have moved down the trampoline all by myself. I'm so proud of myself. And off we go to braiding, and this time we can speed up a little bit. And this time we'll go and have a look at the... oh, we already had a look at the signal box, didn't we? If you were not here before, put your hand up and I'll have another look at the signal box. I don't mind. I've taken the collectibles, but that's okay. Now, if you're not sure where all the collectibles are, if you watch Rivet's dev blog, the one on the actual route, where they introduce the different stations and how they put the stations together, you will notice great big signs that say, collect. Guess what's under those signs? I do like these early and late runs. Excuse me. With the golden hour lighting. I'm stopping too early again, aren't I? Naughty again. But I'm solving that problem very quickly. Welcome once again to braiding platform 1. I see another dino that I haven't collected yet. How did I miss that one when we were here before? Do we want to look at the signal box again, folks? Let's look at the signal box again. Why not? Let's go get a dino as well. Let's get the dino first, eh? Get out of the way. I know. Up and over. Get out of the way, people. Coming through. Coming through. Coming through. Got to go to the signal box. The bottom of the signal box isn't open. Now this is pretty cool because it actually looks like the real braiding signal box, funnily enough. This is the track diagram from when braiding had lots more sidings and things, which must have been quite interesting when it had all this stuff. And all of the properly labelled levers, which are all pretty good. It would only be better if you could pull them. That would be awesome. Or maybe if you could come over here and go ding ding, that would be pretty cool too. And signal track online. Oh well, let's jump back in the cab. Close some doors, better close ours as well. I think you can actually drive with your door open. Off to Smallbrook. Let's go full power this time. But not very far. How many cats would you like, Cat? Two or three more. I don't think I want to ask how many you've got. Still got to wait for the back of our train to come through there. There we go. I don't think we end up picking anything else up in this scenario. I think that's it from memory. No comment, says Cat. That's a 45 sign down there. Yep, that is a 45 sign. Actually, I should go over the other side, shouldn't I? Because it'll be the other side that has sparks. See if we get any anywhere. I think you only see them at junctions. in my review video that premiered a little while ago, I do go through all of the things I found that aren't quite right, and all the things I found that I really like. How are you going with your first drives, Mr. Quicko? Do you reckon I can get this right from down here? Or should I go up the other end? Let's go up this end. Watch for sparks from up here. So we won't get any at Smallbrook, I don't think. Hello, people of Smallbrook. Smallbrook, if you don't know, is where there's a steam railway, so we might wander off and have a look at the platform when we stop here. Because these people should all get out of our way. We might run a bit of a night service after this. What do you think? Alright, let's get this door open. Helps if you press the right buttons. What are you doing there? What do you think you're doing? Yeah, that's better. You disappear. Collectible. What are you waiting for? You're getting a train. Not a collectible. Oh, there's one in there though. Collectible. And now, you didn't used to be able to get out here. Now you can. And you can come to the station and you can go, hello, I'd like a ticket please. Can I have one of those cups? What about a dinosaur? Better go get that. 6 out of 10. That one's not collectible. That's okay. But you can come all the way out here onto the little steam railway. You can't go very far on the steam railway. But you can at least come out here. I don't know if there's any other collectibles. I don't think so. PIS. It is 1757. Sign says 1753, so that's the service we're on. And the time appears to be right down the bottom. And it's formed of 4 coaches, which would appear to be, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 sets maybe. Or is it 4 coaches? No, it really is 4 coaches, isn't it? Okay. Wrong door. This door. Go in. Sit. Close. And we'll close their doors from here this time. Why not? Hello, Kamine. How are you? Sure, you can have a ticket to ride. And off we go. Who else would like to see a steam train on this route one day? I know I would. I know I might have already done it with Scenario Planner in the old version. And I seem to recall it used to hit its head on everything, so this version is probably a little better for that. Ride St John's Road is next, and we might wander around the workshops. Why not? Not sure if there's anything in the workshops during this scenario, but we can certainly go and have a look. We can go and fall in the pit. Now, when you're driving trains in and out of St John's workshop, you've got to be a little bit careful because there's one of those annoying signs on the side of the track that is actually a signal. That one there, that white one, you cannot pass that without getting permission. Bad things happen to you. There's a train over in the stub platform. That'll do. Just when I think I've gotten used to the braking on this train, I do that. That's okay. Did I just lock them again? Or did it ignore me? Kind of think it ignored me. Yep, I think so. Let's go out this way. Come on, head track. Fall off. Climb up. And there's stairs around somewhere. There they are. You can go out into the car park down here if you want to, if you're really excited about it. Ooh. Did I just see someone fall out of the sky? There we go, look at that. This is funny. I never noticed this before. And they walk through walls. I'm impressed. I think we've seen something we better tell Mulder and Scully about, don't you? Let's just pretend they're not there. They're scary. Alright, let's go look in the workshops. So there's a raised track, which does not have third rail, which makes you wonder how they come and go, but they do. And... hello, dinosaur. And there's a pit. Oh, you can't fall in the pit anymore. I'm sad. But what you can do... go for a walk. Don't know why you can walk out here, but you can. Go look around the town. Wander up here. Don't think you can quite get up there, but nice detail on the houses. Can't go up there anymore. You can wander along here, down the road. Haven't been run over yet. Yes, Mark, I think that might be the jetpack passengers coming back. Yeah, let's play chicken with a car. Oh, he turned away. What about you? You going to turn away? Yep. Oh well, let's go back down to the platform. It's a nice little reflection. What happens if I just stand there? Did it land on my head? They do. Hello. This is funny. Look, there's another one. Oh well. Let's go back in the train. Instead of so much fun you can have, really. And that should go green. No! Apparently not. We're going the other way. Okay. Have to shut down and switch cab. And turn off our instrument lights. While we walk through the train, we can look at the inside of the train while we're doing that. We can push all the buttons. Which button? Door open. Door open. Do I close them all? No, I couldn't be bothered. Door. Oh yeah, can't go that way. Oh, I forgot. Fortunately, we have a key. We can go where we want. And hopefully no people will get in. You can open with that one or that one. You choose. Close. Sit. Master key. Reverser. Stick of doom. And I've got a blue light, which means our doors are shut. And away we go. Looks like we're shunting. I think this has changed from when I last played it. That's okay. Now you don't have to worry about this sign when you're coming into this track. But you do if you move past it in the other track. Whistle for the footpath. Why not? That'll do. And now we probably have to switch tracks again? Yep. You can probably blame me for this, by the way. Pretty sure it was some wally like me that said that they would not back a train blind into a depot. Think it might have been me. So for all this walking, it's my fault. There's another one. Let's just watch this one go past. Maybe not that close though. Ooh, sparks. Alright, let's jump in the cab. Close door. Master key. Reverser. Whack the button, because this one obviously has safety systems turned on. And into the siding we go. Now you know there's American rail yards where you have to do 5 miles an hour. Apparently you can do 45 into this one. We probably won't go that fast though. Hello, evil sign. Looks like we are going into siding 1, which is good. Don't want to come too fast into the shed. We better warn our brethren that we're coming in. We're going to get to see the fabled couple button in a moment. Go, 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 go. No, don't stop here. More. That'll do. Shut her down, I'm guessing. Oh, I don't get to uncouple it. Never mind. There's services for that. I didn't speed as much this time. Silver medal. Whoa. Should probably behave better and not go exploring everything. So, what do we want to see now? What about something at night? What do you think? Something at night? Let's do a night service. And no, let's just leave it as July. Nah, let's do autumn. When's that? That's October, isn't it? And we'll do clear again. And let's go from... No, we've been from Shanklin just then, so let's go from the pier. This should be dark enough. 5:30 in autumn. Is this going to be dark or not? Yep. Good. So we're in siding 5. Well, look at that. We're actually in the depot. In a service. Look at that. That's cool. Alright then. We'll be able to turn our lights on, haven't we, so we can see what we're doing. Cab light, that one. Alright. And master key. And reverser. And instrument lights. And away we go. Now we've got to remember that sign which is just up here, because we have got a red signal. Now you don't actually have to stop. And actually I don't have to do that, I can use this. Proceed at restricted speed. Thank you. So contact signaler is that handset, not that handset, if you're ever looking for it. And I haven't bothered turning on the safety systems because I know I'm just going to have to go the other way in a moment. I like all the noises it makes as you lose power through some of the joints. It's quite cool. I think they've done a really good job on the sounds for this one. And we are just going to back up. Look at that. Reverse. Back we go, apparently. Let's just jump out of the cab and have a bit of a watch. Oh, it's only a little 2-car set. Sparky, sparky. There's 4 of them sitting there. A bit further then. That'll probably do. Unlock the doors. It'd be the right doors, wouldn't it? Oi, stop moving. Just because I released the brakes doesn't mean you're allowed to move. Naughty train. Do what I want you to do. Did I pick one that's going the other way? No, so we must be going to change directions. I think I might just go do that. Or should I wait for it to tell me? Because we're not driving there backwards, you know that. You reckon it's going to tell me to change ends? Or is it going to tell me to drive there backwards? We'll see. Huh. Well, I don't know about you, but I'm going up the other end. You can drive the train backwards if you really, really want to. If it makes you happy. But I'm not going to do that. And if it explodes because I've gotten out to come up this end, so be it. Close. Oh yeah, sit in the chair. Whatever. You don't let me do anything else when you want me to sit in the chair. Now, let's go turn on some safety stuff, eh? Not that any of this stuff really, really matters on the Isle of Wight. Let me do it. There we go. Did I turn the other ones the wrong way too? I did. Clever. Alright. Oh yeah, let's turn on this speedo that you can't see. Why not? Because you can. And master key. And forwards. reset the doobry. And train lights. Bet you I left the lights on down the other end. Bet you I did. Better go have a look. Because I'm clever. Yes, I did. Clever. I don't want to start the route introduction. I want to put my lights on tail lights. Tails. There we go. It's because I'm standing right on a scenario marker. Red lights. I do want to see the other door thingies. Let me show you those. No, I don't want to sit in the driver's seat. I want to sit in the driver's seat. I'll close the door. But then, you've got these two switchy things up here. Let me stand up again. You have to do that one first. And then you can do that one. And then you can open the door. And close the door. And you can do that one. I think you can still open and close the door then. No, you can't. If you can do the green one by itself. I've never actually tried. No, you can't. You're locked out. That's okay. Time to drive anyway. Let's go. I'll just take you up to the pier head for the night time. And if there's anything that other people would like to see, we can do that. If not, I will probably call it a night. Because I do want to leave something up my sleeve to stream this on Sunday. So I could show you all the stations at night, I suppose. I guess this probably does go the other way. No, only up to the pier head. So I'm guessing there's a full moon somewhere. Let's see if we can find the full moon. Spin, spin, spin. Oh, it appears you can't see a full moon anywhere, unless it's up high. Because Unreal normally isn't this bright unless it's a full moon. No, I can't see it. We'll have to have another look at the pier. It says he accelerated madly. When he shouldn't, because he's naughty. It's 5:30 in the morning. Should we give the warning blast for the tunnel? Of course we should. Wake up, people. Tourists are coming. And could I just remark again that, look, headlights that you can see into a tunnel with. Very far, but you can see them. That signal is for the other track, not me. That looks kind of nice out there. The waves are cool. It still draws us the sunlight or moonlight or whatever it is kind of funnily because of the drawing distances. But that's okay. Look, even at 5:30 in the morning, there's all these people standing around. Well, now you walk towards the train. You're clever. See you later, buddy. No ride for you. Brakes off and away we go. One thing I have noticed about the sound for this one is that it's got a nice bass sort of sound to the train. Where is the moon? No moon at all. Nowhere. Oh well. It's nearly dawn anyway. And here we are coming into the pierhead for what, the 5th time tonight? So I'll be streaming this again on Sunday. Sunday my time, 8:30 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time. That should, at least in theory, be already scheduled. So you can pop a notify on that if you'd like to. If you liked this and you care to and don't mind, a thumbs up would be highly appreciated. And thank you very much for watching and chatting. That'll do. How did I end up inside the train? Oh, it does have passenger view, by the way. You can sit inside the train and watch if you want to. And you can kind of jump in the AI trains, and you can kind of use the guards panel, even though the AI will fight you for control of the doors. But you can kind of do it. It's better than not being able to do it at all. So one day it would be really nice to get a proper guards mode. Look at that. They all head for the train as soon as I start closing the doors. Because they're wallies. Oh well. And no, I don't know why it does that. That's cool. Alright then. Thank you very much for watching tonight. I hope you've enjoyed having a bit of a look at the island line. And thanks to my cat that just totally slipped through everything. That's Cassie Cat. Let's see if we can... Let's make her say hello. Hey, Cassie Cat, look up here. There you go. That's about as much as you'll get out of her. Alrighty, thanks heaps for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you on Sunday. If you get any questions, chuck them in the comments, and I will endeavour to answer. And if you play with it, I hope you enjoy this. And Cayman A says, yeah, the TS version of Isle of Wight with the steam train was good. Sorry, I missed that comment. Yeah, awesome. So, enjoy, folks. See ya. Thanks for watching, folks. I hope you enjoyed it. I always like to get your feedback in the form of likes and comments because they help me understand what you want. Give the channel a subscribe and click on the tinkly things so you don't miss out on any new stuff. And thanks for your ongoing support. And please, be safe out there.